The PS3.
Oh!
If you're old enough to remember this logo, this deal, or this guy, congratulations! You're now a grandpa.
No, you never do nobody.
Nah, but seriously, the PS3 will always have a special place in my heart. And it's funny because before it wasn't even cool to have PlayStation. I still remember going to school and overhearing my friends talk about Halo, Gears of War, how much fun they had together playing GTA on Xbox Live parties, those cool little keyboards that could attach to the controllers to talk smack 50 times the speed. And I still remember their faces when they would look at me and ask why I didn't get on, why I didn't join their Xbox Live parties. Their faces of disgust when I said I didn't have Xbox, only PS3. Man, screw those guys. All I need are my real friends. The landscape of video games was just different. For reference, this is around the 2010 era. FaZe was still just known for trick-shotting instead of crypto scams and touching matters. Kanye was only known for hit songs. Instagram and Flappy Bird had just come out. But at this time, the Xbox 360 superiority was at an all-time high. And it sucked because I had grown up loving PlayStation. Like literally, I did not go to a single family member's house and they did not either have a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 2, or like a PSP, something. By the way, PSPs are so great. I hope this video does good so I can make a separate video about how good those are. But yeah, anyways, the PS3 was my favorite console ever for a couple of reasons. For one, it helped me sell it to my parents, like it helped me sell itself. Because you see, my parents were the type that were, let's just say, particular about their schmeckles.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
So if I had a system like my Nintendo DS or a Wii, then I was set. Like in their eyes, I didn't have to have another console. I was just being a dumb little brat.
Ready, I kick the baby. Kick the baby. Kick the baby.
And while that may have been true, the PlayStation 3 pulled a generational ace move that completely won over my dad. The geniuses at PlayStation not only made a state-of-the-art video graphics home entertainment system, but they made a state-of-the-art video graphics home entertainment system with a built-in DVD player. Meaning my dad could pop in Dodgeball or 300, the only two movies he ever watched for whatever reason, into my PS3 and watch it without having to change any HDMI ports, any settings, all things he still has yet to conquer to this day. Basically, it made me a whole ass master negotiator at the age of like 10, bro. It taught me leverage with my own father. And it didn't stop there. Uncharted 3, Ratchet & Clank. These titles will be discussed, but let me take you fine people down a little path I like to call Transformers War for Cybertron. I have no idea if this game was available on Xbox, but it was on the PS3, and I know because this is all me and my cousins would play for a year. I'm not kidding, like we would come home from school and I remember we would specifically play this one game mode 24/7 called Escalation. This game mode was kind of like zombies in Call of Duty, as you were put into a match with 3 other teammates and had to survive in an enclosed area with waves of enemies coming in every round. The only difference came in the fact that instead of zombies, You were fighting enemy Decepticons and Autobots. You and people, including yourself, like you, could turn into a car, a tank, a truck, a plane. Bro, it was awesome. And there were also different characters you could pick that me and my cousins would fight over and wouldn't let the other one select if they weren't playing. Hashtag air raid, hashtag team warpath. I mean, just look at this mother. Please make this video blow up and comment for me to do a solo video on Transformers War for Cybertron and its successor, Fall of Cybertron. But I digress. Two PlayStation exclusive franchises have also held strong pillars of the PlayStation community, both in my heart and in the overall community. Both even getting their own movies in recent times. If you're a PlayStation fan, you probably know who I'm talking about. And if you're still here at the 6-minute mark, what's up, bro? Subscribe and leave a like if you like the content. Every episode we're gonna just keep getting better, so thank you. Cool, so I'm obviously talking about Uncharted and Ratchet & Clank, specifically Uncharted 3, and specifically Ratchet & Clank A Crack in Time. If you haven't played the Uncharted games, I mean, you don't have to. I'm gonna be honest, I got into the Uncharted franchise with Uncharted 3 because it came with my PS3 at the time, but it still became a game I played non-stop. Like, the campaign was awesome and it had like really cool maps to explore, the guns and the enemies felt really good to engage, it had a pretty decent little multiplayer. So hey, Uncharted, play it. Or don't. I don't really care either way. The one that I will say you're missing out on if you haven't played is Ratchet and Clank. No, Ratchet and Clank. No, Ratchet and Clank. Nah, that was for jokes, because I've played a lot of platformers and Ratchet and Clank is different, bro. Trust me. The character designs and way the story played out were actually so cool and have stuck out to me ever since I first played my way through it. You not only had drip like this, but there was a gun you could unlock that could turn enemies into chimps, bro. The Chimp-O-Matic. I used to go into certain missions out of order with this gun just to use it on whole villages that were innocent, and everyone was a monkey. Now, it was awesome. There were other Ratchet & Clank games that came out for the PS3, but honestly, if you want to get into Ratchet & Clank, start at the beginning and end at Crack in Time, and then jump to the latest game that came out for the PS5. Honestly, bro, the other games that came out are just... I'll make its own video about it. Maybe. I don't know. Also, going back to the PS3, this is also peak Modern Warfare 2, bro. This is peak Terminal and Rust. This is Intervention versus Beretta 50 cal. Only sniping lobbies for you uncultured swines in the back. I cannot stress the amount of fights and straight hands this would cause in real life between me and my cousins. Talking smack to someone while getting owned in a private sniping match will give me an adrenaline high I've still been chasing to this day. Cause also, let's keep this in mind, in the PS3 days, no one was paying for online. Like, you bought the game, you bought the system, you paid your internet bill, alright, let's go, you play online. Like, none of this BS, PS Bull, PS Plus. This was when air was free. I could go from losing 10-0 to someone under my same roof, and then go to losing 100-0 to someone on the other side of the world. For free. Wasn't a dang chicken wang, bro. Don't trip, chocolate chip. Like, sure, you young kids nowadays can literally put on a headset and see VR girls in real life, make horror games about blinking, but the PS3 in its glory days will always be something that I don't think can ever compare to the new releases nowadays. But who knows? I'm probably chasing nostalgia that I'll never get back again. Hashtag a crack in time. And alright, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace.